LV.
We're gonna head on over to Josh Needleman.
Oh man, I wanted to jam with those guys. It's funny, I'm going to do a few songs in G minor tonight as well. Little 2-5 they were doing. That was cool. But, so is there any sort of interview or whatever you want? Is that after, or John?
Interview? No interview.
It was something about meet and greet, or I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so.
That was just a theory.
Yeah, it was theoretical.
A trial balloon. Got it. All right. I'm kind of glad. That's fine. So anyway, I'm just gonna play some. I mean, I'm not gonna follow that with the full band sound there. You know, it'd be kind of. I'd have to get my little monkey suit out, you know, and do the whole thing. But I'm just gonna do some down tempo stuff tonight. It's kind of late for a home gig like this, which is fine. I've been reading and listening. And without further ado, I shall begin. Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good shipping crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, including some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. But later that night, when the night came out of sight, could that be the north wind they were feeling? Made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. Every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck, said, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. the main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, got water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours. The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They might have broke deep and took water. All that remains are the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The Isles and the bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November, remember. In the musty old hall in Detroit, they all prayed at the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell rang chime 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. That legend lives on from the Chippewa on down, of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they say, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Beautiful, man. Good version.
Good
Thank you.
job.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, where are you from again?
Loved it.
I'm from Glens Falls, New York.
Glens Falls, that's right. I'm
Yes,
from
sir.
Rochester.
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 Yeah. I don't know much about the accent up there. Upstate New York's no accent, so I'm figuring it's similar from what I can gather. You're not from Dorchester. I was schooled in Boston. So now I've got those, as promised, those G minor songs, a couple of them, and then I'm going to end on with a little something on the bass. So stay tuned.
Oh.
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. There is no toil, nor sick, nor danger in this fair land to which I go. I'm going home to see my mother. I'm going home, no more to roam. I am just going over yonder. I am just going over yonder. While big clouds they hover o'er me, I know my path is rough and steep. every trial. This form shall rest under the sun. I'll bear the cross of Christ's denial, and the weary eyes back home with God. I'm going home to see my Savior. I'm going home, no more to roam. I am just going over yonder. I am just going over yonder. Probably should have taken a swig of this before that. I can usually hit that falsetto nice and clear. It's probably because it's late. And I didn't take a sip. Here's a song about an outlaw. I like the Pete Seeger version. I know there's a major key version, but I do this one. And I have no aversion to this version either. John Hardy was a desperate little man, carried 2 guns every day, shot a man down on the West Virginia line. You can see John Hardy getting away, the poor boy. See John Hardy getting away. John Hardy getting away, poor boy. See John Hardy getting away. John Hardy made for the Spreestone Bridge. There he thought he'd be free. But the sheriff came up and took him by the arm. He said, Johnny, come along with me, poor boy. Johnny, come along with me. Johnny, come along with me, you poor boy. Johnny, come along with me. John Hardy wired his ma and his pa in hopes that they would post his bail. But there ain't no bail on a murder charge, so they threw John Hardy back in jail. Poor boy, threw John Hardy back in jail. Threw John Hardy back in jail, poor boy. Threw John Hardy back in jail. John Hardy had a pretty little girl. The dress that she wore was blue. She came skipping through that old jail hall. She said, Johnny, I've been true to you, you poor boy. Johnny, I've been true to you. Johnny, I've been true to you, you poor boy. Johnny, I've been true to you. John Hardy stood in his jail cell, tears rolling down each eye. I've been the ruin of many poor men, so now I am ready to die, dear boy. Now I am ready to die. 'Cause I've been to the east and I've been to the west. I my hanging ground. Now, boy, take me to my hanging ground. Take me to my hanging ground. Now, boy, take me to my hanging ground. They hung John Hardy early in the morn, hung him way up in the sky. The last thing I heard that poor boy say, my six-shooter never told a lie. Oh boy, my six-shooter never tells a lie. All right, so I'm going to close with a little bass and vocals. Or make every attempt to do so. So is there a lot of people still on, J-Man?
There's a few people watching.
What about people coming up?
True.
Well, I'm next, and then we have Cello Joe and possibly Justin Anchetta if he wants to play a little later on.
I just talked to him, and he said that he's too tired.
Okay,
Are you next, John?
I am next at
Cool.
11:40.
Right on. John Ryvik will be next. And did I pronounce that right?
Ryback.
Ryback, yes, sir. So stick around for John. He puts a lot of energy into these things. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road. Rain is limning like a toad. Take a long holiday. Let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet memories will die. Killer on the road. Yeah. Girl, you gotta love your man. Gotta love your man. Take him by the hand. Make him understand. The world on you depends. Sweet life will never end. Gotta love your man. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
you, Josh.
You're welcome, sir. Did I
Sounded
fulfill
great.
my oath?
What's that?
Have I fulfilled my oath? Yes, I have.
Yes.
Plus 2 minutes.
That's right.
That's good. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny to play those songs on that I play with my band alone. You know, I keep reaching out further and further from my solo comfort zone to do those,
Yeah.
which is interesting. So
Mhm.
thank you all. Good night.